Welcome back to the Winter Major Expert Division Weekend Round, hole number 9. Free to play, low level sniper bounce up shot. We're using a Kingmaker, Rock 8 plus, Sniper 9 plus, P3 plus 10% max, 5 top spin, 3 left spin on the drive, and then we're going to use just before circle drop OP. We're setting up with the clear ring touching the left rough. If you have Rock 9, you'll set up at the top of the plus 13. If you have Rock 8, you set up at the top of the plus 14. Then you're going to want to switch. No, you don't switch. There's no switch here. We're playing this with the Rock. But what I can tell you is if you have Sniper 9, you're going to want to play this with at least a P4 ball if you have it. Um, you can get some different rollouts on the drive, everything from, just below 360 to almost 370. Just depends on the wind angle and the bounce you get. And so if you catch a short rollout and you're playing with Sniper 9, you can still reach the hole, but you won't be able to play this shot. You'll have to just kind of wing it on the fly. What I'll tell you for the drive that I've noticed, this is that more curl, not necessarily more curl, but landing closer to the rough on the left generally gives you a better bounce. However, you know, it makes it a little less great safe on the left hand side. So if you're not too concerned with the great lefts, you can actually, we're adjusting P3 plus 10% max. You can actually adjust it P3 plus 15% max. And you'll get a little more consistent rollout. You'll be a little closer to the left side of that fairway, but generally you'll get a better rollout. All right, that's going to be your call. The safe play is to play at P3 plus 10 max using the curl shown. Okay, if you're using a Rock 9 and you're going to play this with a P4 ball or P5 ball, you'll still set up in the same position with your rock. Just remember that when you're playing the approach shot, you're still going to use the same approach numbers uh, that we're using, and you're still going to use the P3 plus yard chart. So left curl until the center line is touching the outside of the shot circle, just like you see here. Um, I would not add more curl, and I would not reduce any curl here. I've tried both, and center line touching outside of the shot circle has given me the most consistent results overall. So I definitely recommend sticking with that. The only other thing you can do really is, play a slightly higher elevation on the drive so that it brings you just a little bit closer to that rough line and you catch a better bounce. So for our approach shot, we're playing it P4 numbers plus 15% at slider. We're using a set backspin here for the approach shot, and that is 3 backspin, 3 right spin. And we're going to set up with spin added. We're going to have the ball guide aimed at the right edge of the cup, kind of just a click inside the right edge of the cup. And then you want the tip of the ball guide to be touching the line that is 2 lines below the cup. I'm going to shift this, I believe. Yep. So that's where I end up. You're going to see here that I'm just going to lip this one into the right edge of the cup, but I am also aimed just at the right edge of the cup. What I recommend you do is aim kind of just inside, more or less right center of the cup. And that way, hopefully, you can come in a little more center cup, and maybe it's a little bit more forgivable for slight pull angle differences. That's my recommendation. You're definitely going to want to practice this and see how it plays for you, because pull angles definitely make a difference on this one. And you may need to tweak that offset slightly depending on your pull angle and how you adjust the rings, right? You could adjust a little bit lighter or a little bit heavier than me. That may need some tweaking. This is a pretty good shot at dropping the albatross here with free to play, but you're going to need to pay attention to what you're doing. Make sure you pull the approach as straight as possible. What I would say is, if you're going to favor any kind of flicker, I would favor 01 over 59. And if you catch a short drive and you're not able to get to this landing position with the 3 backspin, 3 right spin, then my suggestion is that you remove backspin only just until you can reach that spot. And if you're removing any backspin, I would also recommend that you offset it a little bit further to the right. So with less backspin, it's not going to bite and pull to the right as hard. So you're going to need to make up for that lack of movement to the right with offset. So if you do have to reduce backspin, just remember you'll need to offset further to the right of the hole. Playing it just before circle break under power, and P4 plus 15% at slider, setting up in plus yards. 0 is 70, 1 is 72, 2 is 75, 3 is 77, plus 4 is 80, 5 is 82, 6 is 85, 7 is 87, plus 8 is 90 slider, plus 9 is 92, 10 is 95, 11 is 97, and 12 is 100. Those are P3 plus yard numbers. Even if you're using a P4 or 5 ball, use those numbers in your app. If your setup has you above the plus 12, then add 0.1 for every plus yard you are above 12 to P3 max. P4 max plus 15. All right. So if you're set up at the plus 13, then you'll play it P4 plus 15% max plus 0.1. So good luck. I hope you all get the drops. I hope you all have some fantastic rounds and go grab you some banners. Remember, if you do grab yourself a banner and you're using some of these shots, I sure would appreciate it if you let me know. Always enjoy the feedback, good or bad. So stop by, say hi, let me know how you did, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Good luck, everyone. Take care. Peace.